What I want to do now is I'm going to show you exactly how well I will think through solving this problem. So obviously the first thing I need to do is have a read of it. 2,436 divided by 16. So I'm thinking to myself, what do I need to do to solve this problem? And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the method. So I'm going to write the method up on the board and I'm going to set it out correctly. Which I don't always. And I'm going to go. So I'm doing 16. 2,436 divided by 16. So what do I need to do first to help me to solve this problem? Brilliant. Lenny? Fantastic. I need to do a cheat sheet, don't I? I don't know the 16 times table off pat, so I need to work out, think it through, and come up with a cheat sheet. So the first thing I'm going to do is what's 1 times 16. We all know that, so I can put 16 in there. Then I'm going to work out what 2 times 16 is. How am I going to do that? What am I going to think to do that? Caleb?
It's 32.
It's 32. So what did you do to 16 to get to 32?
I doubled it.
You doubled it, exactly. So I'm going to double it so I get to 32. I'm not going to worry about 3 times 16 at the moment because that's a little bit harder, so I'm going to go straight on to 4 times 16. What am I going to do to work out what 4 times 16 is? Riley?
Double 32.
Brilliant. Double 32 again. So that's going to take me to 64. Now I'm going to work out what 5 times 16. What's 5 times 16? George?
80.
80. Remember, if I want, I could halve it. I could think half of 16 is 8, and then I could divide it by, multiply it by 10, and that would give me 80. Brilliant, so we're doing really well. Let's just fill in this gap here, so who can tell me what's going to go in here for 3 times 16? What's 16 plus 32, or 64 take away? 16, yes?
48.
Brilliant, Jamie, fantastic. I think 6 times isn't too bad, because I've just got to add 16 on to 80. Ellen?
96.
Superb, well done you. I'm going to put that one there. Anybody want to take this a little bit further? How am I going to work out? Of course, what I could do is if I'm going to work out what 8 times 16 is, I could go back to what 4 times 16 is, and what could I do again to work out what 8 times 16 is? Thomas?
You could double 64.
Superb. What would that be?
It would be 128.
Fantastic. 128 goes in there, and then just for now I've got to work out what 7 times 16 is going to be. Who can help me with that? Skylar?
Is it 112?
It is 112. Excellent. Well done you. Well done you. I don't think I'm going to need 9 times, so I won't do that for now. Now, how am I going to do long division? I want us to start using long division. So I'm going to talk through how I would use long division to solve it. First question is going to be, how many 16s do I get into 2? Simple answer. Riley?
0.
0. So I'm not going to get that. So I need to put that there. Now I need to say to myself, how many 16s am I going to get into 24? If I'm not sure about that, I can just have a quick look. I can say to myself, how am I going to think about this? I go to my cheat sheet and I find out what the right answer is. Neve? 1. Perfect. So I'm going to put 1, and that's obviously going to be 16. I'm going to draw a line there, and now I need to use my methods, or if I can do it in my head, fine, but I'm going to use my method to work out what my remainder is. So, anyone do that for me? 24 take away 16. Jamie? 8. Brilliant. Put that there. Now, how am I going to know what to do next? I'm going to drag the next place value column down. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put my 3 there. Now I'm going to go through exactly the same process again. How am I going to work out how many 16s I need to put into 83? Aaron?
5.
5, superb. If I go down my cheat sheet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it takes me to 80. I can put 80 in here, put that there. I must remember to put the 5 back up here, so make sure that you're putting the numbers back up here and you don't miss it out. 83 take away 80 is nice and straightforward, so I can just leave that with 3 there. What am I going to do next? What do I need to do? I'm thinking, what do I need to do to solve this problem? Viraj?
Bring down the 6.
Superb. So I draw another little arrow down here, and that's going to bring down the 6. Same thing again. I'm in a process here. I'm doing the same thing every time. How am I going to work out how many 16s go into 32? Sorry, how many 16s go into 36? I can count down 16, 32, 48. I've gone too far, so it must be this one. So the answer, Charlie, is
2.
Thank you. So I pop it in there. Brilliant. I remember to put my 2 up here. I'm going to have a remainder, because I've got 4 left over here, haven't I? So now I need to put in all my decimal points. I was thinking to myself, what do I need to do to work out what the answer is going to be beyond the decimal point? So I need to put in decimal points all the way down here. And then I need to add in some zeros. I'm only going to take it to 2 decimal points. Please don't take it further than that. So I'm going to take it to 2 decimal points, and I'm going to do another arrow, bring that down here, and put the 0 in there. And now I'm just going to treat it as though it's 40. As long as I leave my decimal points where they are, I don't need to treat it as 4.0, I can just treat it as 40 for the purposes of working out how many 16s are in. So again, how am I going to work out how many 16s are in 40? We're going to have some different hands, but we've got the same hands all the time. Archie.
2.
Fantastic. I'm going to count down 16, 32, 48. I've gone too far. So I go back to here, I've got 2. So I can put in here. I'm going to be super keen. I'm going to remember to put my decimal point in. So I've got 2 here. And now I've got 40. Oh, I'm running out of space, but I think I'm going to be okay. And so I'm doing 40 take away 32. That's going to leave me with 8 here. I'm going to put my decimal point in there, because that way I'm absolutely rock solid where my decimal point is. I'm not going to get confused and forget. I'm then going to bring down my other 0 all the way down to here. And it's looking like it's going to work out. So how am I going to work out how many 16s that I have in 80? Again, somebody who hasn't had a go yet. Thank you, Isha.
5.
Superb. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes me down to 80. I put that in there. It's exact. I won't have a remainder. I've solved the problem. Well done, you.